Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Charlotte. We don't need this. Let's get this out of here. Make sure it had cooled down. Just a couple announcements. If you have not been over to Lori, Girl on the Ridge, you might want to pop over there and give her a little love. She had an accident with her craft iron, and I think it blew up. She thinks that she had left wax in it and hadn't cleaned it, and so it kind of caught fire. She's okay, her home's okay, everything's okay, but that was just a scary thing, and I think she may be feeling a little low. It's the holidays, she's missing her husband, so if you think about it, just pop over there and say hi and let her know you're thinking of her. And also, Tammy, you're so good to me. Look what Tammy sent me. Can you believe this, guys? Look at how stinking cute these are. And this is a sticker. Can you believe, hopefully you can see this. Can you believe, look at that is a little sticker. That's the tiniest little thing ever. It looks like she used, I want to say a paper bag. It's doubled, I think, but I could be wrong about that too. But this is so cute. Cute idea. And then you take your scraps. Look at what you're going to create with your scraps. There's a Christmas tree. She put a little bling at the top. I think this little plastic, I think I've seen these at Hobby Lobby before. They may be at Michael's. I'm sure they're at any craft store. Little stickers, three-dimensional stickers. And then some kind of yarn. This is a yarn, made a bow, and then this is a sticker. Merry Christmas is a sticker. This is so cute. Tammy, thank you. Thank you so much. So cute. And then look at this one, guys. I might just have to take this design for Index Card Friday because this is too cute. Look at this. It is scraps, and look at that. She just made it look like, I'm trying to think, how did you do this? It feels, I think you folded this. I could be wrong. I think you folded this and then then used distress ink. I could be wrong, but it is cute. Oh my word. I love these. Really cute. So everybody's got this. Everybody's got scraps. Everybody's got a paper bag, or craft paper, or really anything you want. What a cute idea. I love that. Thank you so much. Y'all just make my day. I'm telling you, you really make my day. Remember this? Remember, I bet y'all thought I forgot. I bet you guys did think I forgot. I didn't forget, but what I did was I got this when I had my Hobby Lobby share I think it was last week. I had picked up a bunch of these thinking we're going to use this ribbon. Well, my ribbon, I mean, it's okay. It makes a really cute pine cone, but it's real thin. And I didn't really care for it a whole lot. I mean, I think the pine cone's adorable. I used the baker's twine. It kind of has a sparkle to it. It's a Christmassy baker's twine. That also was from Hobby Lobby, and the poinsettias are from Hobby Lobby. But this is the pine cone. Isn't it cute? Isn't that just the cutest thing ever? It's so cute. I didn't forget. Now, if you look at this little bitty egg, these are styrofoam eggs. I was afraid this would be too hard for my big hands to do. But if you look, what I want you to notice is I'm trying to see what's the best way to see it. All of her points are in rows. All of her points, see that? Are in rows. My points are not. And I don't know if that's because the egg is bigger. I used to make these with my mom. I I had made these with my mom literally years ago. I bet before she ever went into home care, and she was in home care for 7 years. So probably was maybe 15 years ago that I was making these. And I always made mine like this. They were never in a row. I mean, I guess you could say these are in a row, but for the most part, they're not in a row, but easy to make. So what you are going to need is, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to get up because my eggs are, there we go. Oh, one more announcement I wanted to make. I am having a 15% off sale in my Etsy store. So you might want to hop over there. My latest journal, the one I put on today, that is not on sale. But the other 3 items I had in there, the real cute little journals I had that are in the glycine bag, those are on sale. My snippet roll on the wooden spools on sale. And the Tussie Mussies, the set of 3 Tussie Mussies are on sale, 15% off. So if you're interested, you can head on over there. The link's in the description box. But this is what you're going to look for. Now, the ones I made with my mom, we used the great big Easter eggs, and those were beautiful, beautiful. So you can go from small to large. This is what I bought. These are number 3 eggs. This is from Hobby Lobby. Their styrofoam was not on sale, and it didn't have a price on it. And of course, I couldn't tell you what I paid for this. $3.99. Sorry, I lied. $3.99 right there. $3.99. So, this is what you're gonna need: a styrofoam egg. You're going to need ribbon. And you're going to need these little pins. Now, I have with my mom, I've used regular sewing pins. Just like that, just a regular pin. But I prefer these little ones. The regular ones will work, but these little ones, I found these at Hobby Lobby too. They were $3.99. These are from Sewology. Sequin and bead pins. These are 16 millimeter. There's 800 of them in here. And I like them because you don't need the really long pins. They're, you can use them, but you don't need them. Then I went and I found, I really kind of wanted that, I wanted that red velveteen ribbon. I had used that in the past, and that works really, really well. I didn't have any of that. I think I gave it to the Goodwill. But I had this. Well, everything's $3.99. I've had this for a while. I'm trying to see if it says, well, this is probably an inch. Yeah, a little bit less than 1 inch wide. And then I just took pieces and just cut them. I don't measure them. If you want to measure, you can measure. I'll see if I can find like the perfect one that will give you a really good measurement. But we are going to take a piece. If you look at this down here, you don't want to see styrofoam down there. So you're going to take a piece of ribbon. And you don't have to measure it. This one just happens to be, yeah, I got glitter everywhere because it's off of that there. I was working on that this morning and wanted to finish it. I wanted to be able to do this so y'all could do it and have it for Christmas. Okay, I just happened to cut that 2 inches. We are working from the narrow end up. This is the top, bottom. So what we're going to do, because we don't want to see that, we're just going to kind of look at that, eyeball that, and we're going to pin it. This is going to cover up this right here. And in all honesty, I do it the other way as well. Just stick a pin in there. We probably will not get this done in one video because it is 2:25 here. So I'm going to do the same thing, go in the opposite direction, just to make sure that this here doesn't become an issue. So I am going to do this. And hot gluing isn't going to work because you'll melt your styrofoam. So if you're sitting there thinking, oh, Charlotte, I'm just going to hot glue those on. Well, no, you're not. It will not work. I hope everybody's having a good Monday, a good start of the day. You will be seeing this on Tuesday. Where'd that go? Y'all can probably see it. There we go. We went over to the kids' house last night, just gonna grab a drink of water. It was Allie's 17th birthday yesterday. Just in case you want to see the outside of her house, they put a big old banner that says happy birthday. They stuck it in the grass, and of course it looks like fall here now. We had 2 full days of rain and all night too, and all the leaves are on the ground. So if you hop over to my last YouTube short, you'll see it's only 15 seconds. And you'll see my husband and Sky walking up to the front door. So that was fun, but I cannot believe that baby girl is 17 years old. I don't know where the time went. You're going to take your piece now, and I like to fold it because this is so narrow like that. I like to fold it on the side, and we're just going to make a point just like that. You're just going to, those of you that are OCD, I feel sorry for you because this is probably going to be a nightmare for you because you're going to want everything to be absolutely perfect. But it doesn't have to be. And this satin, I can already tell, is not going to want to be, it's not going to want to behave. But we are going to just start like this, and we are going to have to make sure that you get those points, your point down. My pins are jumping out of the container like that. So if you get your pin on your fold, it's not going to open up on you. Just like that. So we're going to do that on that side, and then we're going to go and do it on the other side. And you can use just about any ribbon that you want. I think probably the hardest ribbon to use is the one that I am using right now, this satin ribbon. And we're going to go right across like that and hold it down so your ends don't come popping up. I'm going to pin it. And then we're going to go and do the opposite 2 sides. And then from there, you just kind of are going to follow. You're going to cover up your pins because you don't want your pins to show. But you're going to try to be sure to get that fold so that fold cannot come undone on you. Just like this. Hopefully y'all can see this. Can you see that? What I'm doing? So now we'll do the other side. I went down, I told my husband, he's in the computer room and in the office, and I said, I'm gonna go up and make a movie. And he says, you have glitter on your face. And I said, isn't it nice? I said, it is that time of year to have glitter on your face. I said, you want some glitter on yours? And he's like, no. I said, okay, well, I'm probably gonna go up and get more glitter on my face. So I'm okay with that. A little sparkle on my cheeks. Ain't gonna hurt anything, is it? Okay. So we're going to go over here now. Yes, you will go through the pins. I don't think we're going to go through 800 of them, but you figure for each little point, it's going to be 2 pins. Then you can have something that looks like that. Now, it's already looking pretty, don't you think? I like it. And then we're just going to keep on going, guys. Just keep on going. This is something fun you can do in front of the TV. You can just do when you're just sitting there doing nothing. So then what you're going to do, if you follow this person's pine cone, I don't know how they covered up the ends because, see, I like to go in between now. So turn this around, and the way that I do this, the way my mom taught me, is now we're going to go, we're going like that. So my point is going in between those two. And I happen to like this better than all in a row. All in a row, I don't think nature grows all in a row. I don't have a pine cone here to look at, but I don't think nature doesn't grow all in a row, okay? I don't believe it does anyway. So we're going to do that. We're just going to do that around the next row. And if you cut these too long, you're going to have a problem because you're going to have too much ribbon on the sides. And if that happens, you just go in and trim your ends off. Trim these ends off here because you don't need them. And that's just something you're going to have to find out on your own. So we went that way. So I'm going to kind of work. If I go, that's clockwise. So now I'm going to go in here. See how that just popped up? So I'm going there. And you really do need 2 hands to do this. One hand isn't going to do it. If I had had that Band-Aid on this index finger, I wouldn't be able to do this with you today. It would not work. I would have been incapacitated. Sometimes I think I'm incapacitated anyway. Put that down. This one's a little bit shorter. And you're just going to kind of seek out the center and just fold it like if you were making a paper envelope. It's just like that. Then you're going to turn it around. You're going to find your spot. Hold it. I would say to you, if you've never made one of these and this is your first one, don't start with satin. Don't start with that because I think it's a little bit less forgiving. So now we've got that. So we're going to keep on going until we haven't been together that long. So we're going to keep on going. I'm going to explain the next row and then we're going to talk about something else. Because I think you'll know what I'm doing. So now see how we are? So now the obvious place for me to go is not there, but it's here. And how far down do you go? You're going to have to figure that out on your own. You're going to have to do what you think looks good. That's the best way I can explain it to you. There isn't any, go down 1/4 of an inch, go down 1/2 an inch. No, you have to look at it and you have to say, no, I like that. And that's where you're going to start your next row. You can see we're just going to keep on going. So when I heard that about Lori, it was actually, I was on the computer this morning, which was funny because I'm never on the computer in the morning. Rarely do I ever get on. Sometimes I go days and days. I'm not on that computer except to put a video on because I don't have the time. So I was on the computer this morning, and my husband likes to run on the treadmill, which is in my craft room here, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. So I got up and went on the computer thinking, okay, he's going to come in from being outside raking leaves and he's going to want to run. So I just thought, okay, well, I'll grab a tea and go on the computer. So, and rarely do I go on Facebook. So it was just funny. So I go on Facebook and I get a pop-up from Sherry Liberto. And she says, did you hear what happened to poor Lori, Girl on the Ridge? And I'm like, no, because I haven't been watching her. I haven't seen her videos in quite a while. You got to catch her because, I mean, it's a hard time. So she's not making videos like she used to, bless her heart. I know, it's just difficult getting through. So I hopped right over there right away, and I'm looking at, now I've lost my space. Where was I? I think right there. And so I'm hunting for the video, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. I want to go right there like that. I was just so glad that when that happened, well, she said that it wasn't in her craft room because it would have been around a bunch of papers. And she shows you what that iron looks like. And let me tell you, this is scary looking. It scared me. 3 days before Christmas, when I was in high school, we had a house fire. We had faulty wiring, and it destroyed the entire home. I mean, I had a phone in my room, and all that was left, it got so hot in that house, all that was left of my phone was this big glob of plastic that if you didn't know it was a phone, you would have, of course, it was a landline phone. We didn't have cell phones back then. But the house was completely gutted. It was mostly smoke damage. The entire home was gutted. They had to take it down to the studs and rebuild. But those studs, and this was in the Bay Area, San Francisco, those studs, when it would get humid, you could smell that acrid smoke coming through the walls from the studs of the house, and it just would make me sick because you think about it brings it all back, and that was really hard. So I've been through a fire right before Christmas. It is no fun, and I know that Lori had to have been so scared of what could have happened, and thank goodness what could have happened did not happen. So I'm sure her husband was looking down, taking care of her, and making sure that she was okay. But she says she'll not buy another craft iron, and she didn't blame the iron. She blamed user error. But it's just the idea, you don't ever want it. You don't trust it now, so you're not going to take that chance. And I don't blame her. I wouldn't either. I've got the same craft iron, and I will use my iron. I just will make sure that I look at it and that I don't leave it side for a moment. But I think she plugged it in, and that's when it happened. So if you're out there with craft irons, any kind of iron, even my glue gun. Look, isn't that just beautiful? Even my glue gun, I'm real cautious of. It's, yeah, fire is nothing to mess with. So anyhow, trying to think of what else is going on. I'm going to start a new project, but I don't want to ruin it for you, so I don't want to talk about it right now. Well, I want to just do this. But Sherry Liberto put me onto another YouTuber, and I've been watching a lot of her videos, and see, I'm going to start talking about it, and I don't want to because it's going to be, after this, it's going to be my next project. We're going to do it together, and I'm either going to be able to do it or I'm not. So it's gonna take me so far out of my box, my comfort zone, that it's going to be interesting. And we have a friend, well, my sister-in-law, my husband's brother's wife in Colorado. Her niece is coming. Her niece goes to University of North Carolina, and they're coming back here. Her and her boyfriend are coming back here to visit some friends of theirs, and they're flying in on Wednesday into the Phoenix airport. We're going to pick them up. Actually, our son's going to pick them up because they're going to come here and spend the night. They might spend 2 nights. I'm not real sure. And we're going to have a huge family dinner Wednesday night. So it's going to be really good to see her. And then, so that's what's going on here this week. And I am missing my mom. I got to tell you. I am missing my mom. I talk to my mom every day. And I know everyone out there that doesn't have someone that they just love. I know you're missing them. And it's hard. It is really hard. And Dana, y'all know who Dana is. She has a birthday this month, the 12th, I think. And her mom died. I think her mom died on either the 8th or the 10th. So I texted her this morning and I said, let's just do something. Let's just be together because I know. Let's go to dinner. Let's go to happy hour. Let's do something. Because she hates this time of year because of that. Just hates it. That makes me feel really bad because it's a beautiful time of year. So, and she's going to be alone. She's got a husband. She's got a daughter. She's got her job and she's got friends. But thinking about her. And I'm trying to get my Christmas shopping done. Went out to lunch last week with my daughter, and I said, what do the kids need? What does your husband need? What do you? And she says, I'll link everything for you, Mom, and then you can go get it. And I said, okay. So Friday came and went, didn't hear anything. I think it was Thursday that we went out. No, maybe it was Friday. Came and went, didn't hear anything. Saturday, I said, come on, Kirsten. Come on, I'm going to get stuck. It's not going to be pretty. Okay, Mom, I will today. I'll do it today. I promise. Well, what is today, Monday? I called her already 3 times this morning. She told me one thing and I went to go get it. And I said, Kirsten, they no longer have that. It's all sold out. I said, you got to get on it, girl, because otherwise it's going to be one of those Christmases. Look at that. What do you think? Is that not beautiful? Look at that. Oh my goodness, guys. It is beautiful. I think we've been on about 30 minutes. And I've got this pile of index cards. And I'm so sorry, guys. I am just so sorry. I am going to work on that today and hopefully get this in the mail tomorrow. Let's go here. So I am going to probably just do this, and then, well, then it just isn't going to work, is it? And then I am going to say goodbye, and I am going to work on this, but I will not finish it. We'll finish it together so you'll know what to do. So really quick, let me stick this one in there, and then I'm going to show you. It's got some glitter on it. Isn't that funny? But I've got glitter all over my table. Is what it is. That's okay. So you're just going to stagger. Look at that. Oh, okay. So I think what I'm going to keep working this, and then I'm going to get up to probably about here. So you just keep on going, and then the next video, we're going to finish this really cute thing off. Excuse me. So I'm going to work on that, and then I'm going to try to get stuff ready for the mail so I can get it out to you tomorrow. I'm hoping that I was self-explanatory. Does that make sense? No. I'm hoping that you understand the instructions. I don't think what I said made any sense. So just ignore that. But if you have any questions about this at all, please let me know in the comments so that I can get them answered to you so that you can do this and create one of these. And maybe we'll just hang out and do I've got 2 more eggs, so I just might go ahead and finish that. We'll do that together too for anybody that just needs to see a little bit more. So guys, I will catch you in the next video. Yep, 32 minutes. That was good enough. All right, let me know if you have any questions, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Hugs. Bye.